Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to study 5-color theorem. So, it states that every planar graph is 5-colorable. Every planar graph is 5-colorable. It means we can color any planar graph using maximum 5 number of colors. Maximum we require 5 number of colors to color any planar graph. And we know what is planar graph. A graph we can represent in a plane without crossing the edges. We can represent a graph in a plane form such that no two edges crosses each other. Now we are going to prove this. We are going to prove this using induction on vertices of a graph. Now by induction, if V is 1, if the vertex of a graph is 1, obviously we require only one color to color this vertex. So in this case, the statement is true. Now we will assume that the statement is true for any value of k greater than or equal to 1. We assume that this statement is true for any plane graph with vertex k greater than or equal to 1 is 5 means this graph is 5-colorable. We assumed. Now we have to prove this statement is true for k plus 1 graph. This statement is true for graph with k plus 1 vertices also. See, we are going to prove 5-color theorem by induction method, induction on vertices, number of vertices. If a graph is having only one vertex, we can choose any one of the color. It requires only one color to color that vertex. Therefore, planar graph is 5-colorable is proved when V is equal to 1. Now we assume that the statement is true for a graph with number of vertices k which is greater than or equal to 1. Now using this assumption, we are going to prove a planar graph with k plus 1 vertices is also 5-colorable. So before proving this, I would like to tell you, we already studied every planar graph every planar graph contains a vertex of degree 5 or less than 5. We already proved if it is a planar graph, the vertex should have maximum degree as 5 or it should be less than 5. Hence, this graph also should have a vertex of degree 5 or less than 5. Degree of any vertex in k plus 1 graph G. Degree of any vertex in G should be less than or equal to 5. Now we'll consider a graph G dash. What is G dash? By removing one vertex from G. When we remove a vertex from G, this contains k number of vertices. Hence, according to our theorem, hypothesis, induction hypothesis, G dash is 5-colorable. For G minus V graph, that is for G dash graph, we are going to assign 5 colors to this. It is containing GCI where I is 1 to 5. We are going to assign colors to the vertices in G dash using 5 colors. So as we see, we'll check whether using C1 color means one color we can color the graph properly, or using 2 colors whether we can color the graph properly. C3, C4, C5. Whether it is using one color, we can color the graph properly, or we will check whether we can color the graph using 2 colors properly, or using 3 colors, 4 colors, or 5 colors. Suppose this graph requires maximum of 4 colors to color the graph properly. Obviously, we will left out with extra color. This extra color we can choose for V, such that the graph G is also properly colored. So, whether the graph is colored using 1 color or 2 color, 3 color or 4 color, in all these cases, G can be colored with 5th color, then G is 5 colorable. So, there exists only one case has to be proved. If a vertex V is having degree 5. So, if it is having degree 5 means, so this is our V. Now, degree of V is 5. Here we are having V1 vertex, V2, V3, V4 and V5. See, already in G minus V, we have colored the graph. If it is using 4 color, 5th color we can assign for V. Suppose in G minus V, if we assign first color, second color means I'll take this as red, yellow, blue, black, red, yellow, blue, black and white. If I take already 5 colors here, in this case, we cannot color this vertex with any of these colors. It should be a 6th color. In this case, we will show this is 5 colorable. See, now this is C1. I'll take this as color 1. Okay. Vertex 1 is colored using color 1. Vertex 2 is colored using C2, C3, C4, C5. More generally, I am having 5 colors. V1 is having color 1, V2 is having color 2, V3 is having 3rd color, V4 is having 4th color and V5 is having 5th color. No colors are left out to color the vertex V. In this case, what we are going to see is, we are going to construct a subgraph of G, this is our G, such that it is G13. G13 means a graph, it is a subgraph of G. It is subgraph of G minus V, It is subgraph of G minus V by, or it is created by or induced by the vertex with C1 color or C3 colors. C13 is a subgraph of G minus V induced by the vertex colored with C1 color and C3 colors. Now there are only 2 possibilities. First one, for V1 and V3. C1 is colored for V1, C3 is colored for V3. And these two are different colors. So there are 2 possibilities. There is no path in G minus V. See, in this case, if we remove V, there does not exist path from V1 to V3, or we may have path through some other vertices also. So we are having 2 cases. First one, there is no path in G minus V from V1 to V3 which is colored with only C1 and C3 colors. Suppose I am considering V1 vertex and V3 vertex because C13 is subgraph of G minus V with the vertices with C1 or C3. Now I am considering V1 and V3, if there is no path in G minus V from V1 to V3 through the vertices which colored using only C1 and C3. Now I am considering a subgraph of G as H. H is a subgraph of G consisting of vertices and edges of all the paths of C1 or C3 which starts from V1. I am considering H. H is a subgraph of G. It consists of vertices and edges of all the paths through vertices colored from C1 or C3, and it starts at V1. This path from C1 to C3 starts from V1 because V1 is also colored in C1. This graph H is nothing but our G13. This is same as our graph G13 because in G13 also we are considering the subgraph which colors using C1 and C3. Suppose V1, this vertex, and V3 is not adjacent to each other. If it is adjacent to each other, we cannot color it with same color. Suppose V1 and V3 are not adjacent to each other, then we can color vertex V1 and V3 using same color. If V1 and V3 are not adjacent, then we can color V1 and V3 as same color. Hence, C3 is left out now. We can color this vertex using C3. Also, why it is not adjacent to each other V1 and V3? Because we already written there does not exist a path from V1 to V3 using the vertex C1 and C3. If there does not exist no path, obviously V1 and V3 are not adjacent to each other. Second case, if there exists a path in G minus V from V1 to V3. In first case, we assume that there does not exist a path between V1 and V3 through the same colors of the vertices C1 and C3. Now, if there is a path P in G minus V from V1 to V3 through the vertices of which are colored with C1 or C3. In this case, if there exists a path V1 to V3 followed by V, then V1 gives a circuit. Suppose we have a path V1 to V3, then V1 to V3 and V forms a circuit. See, this forms a circuit. Correct? If this forms a circuit, then this circuit does not contains V2 and V4 in their path, because obviously V2 and V4 are in some other color, and when we consider if there exists a path from V1 to V3, then V1, the path V3, V and V1 forms a circuit. Obviously this will not enclose C2, V2 or V4. Now, if there exists a path means it has to cross this edges. Anyhow, it is a planar graph, so we cannot cross the edges. Now we are going to consider a graph G24. It means it is subgraph of G minus V induced by the vertices colored with C2 or C4, second color and fourth color. Now we are having V2 and V4 belongs to different components of G minus V, because already we have seen this forms a circuit and there does not exist path between V2 and V4. Obviously this belongs to different components. Hence we can interchange the colors of these two. Either we can color C2 and C2 or C4 and C4. In this case we will have the remaining color. So in this case we can color the vertex with C4 or C2. Hence, in all the cases, graph G is 5 colorable. For example, if this is our V, this will be color 1. If we have here we have path also, this will not be adjacent. This will not be adjacent to C1. So this I'll take it as C1 color itself. C2, C3, C4 and fifth color C5. In this way, for all planar graph, we can color the graph properly using 5 colors.